We got music going. We should have the Love Shack song going. Hey, we got 39-3 here. Love Shack boar back on the best kept secret out of sight. The dam of this one would have been the dam of the reserve middleweight dark cross at San Antonio 2 years ago.
Again, another one that this isn't a breath taker, but he still has some of those same properties we're looking at on all those breath takers as far as that proportion, the length of body, the right kind of skull. Again, length in front of his blade's good and immature looking, but stout in his feature. Big indicators from front to rear. Green-bodied kind of a hog that, again, let that one grow in himself. That one's squareness going directly away is very good. His elevations, again, these hogs are long-boned. I mean, they're not little hogs by any means. You're going to project into, you know, kind of big ring kind of hogs, I would think, that will project on into that heavyweight range, and you're not going to have to do a lot of creative things. I think they'll just walk right on into that deal and be able to handle it because of structure and the length of bone, maturity, and everything. I mean, that's a good hog. Stout skull, great dimension, great proportions.
Yeah, this one came in. I said, man, can you imagine that one at 280, 290? I mean, just where that thing is in point, and probably is when you're going to feed on one like this. And you got to feed them. I mean, that's just kind of ultimately what you do is you just continue to feed them. They get thicker, they get stouter, they get massive. You know, Love Shack himself was an impressive boar to look at, and of course we know the sow pedigree here, but elevation, bigger in his kind, longer in his joints. I mean, everything's clean, everything's good, everything's correct and proportional. There is flair behind this guy. There is a tone and a shape up in the top line. This one is so tall fronted, but I think we see that in the Love Shack. So again, I'm a future feeder. I appreciate these where we can just feed them and kind of take them up there to the heavier weights and not worry about being called a small one.
And what is the weight limit at Columbus?
I think it went to 290. Yeah,
just like
it was 280.
Just
290
like
plus
Southwest.
15.
Yes. So you got
305.
Yeah.
So
And what does it take to get a big hog that looks immature like that?
We have a bingo.
Yes.
We have a bingo.
You guys know how long the Love Shack song is? Have you? You mean you've listened to it before? You know how long that song actually is? Because once we had that on karaoke in the basement. I remember at a Christmas at our house there, Mom and Dad's house, we did. And that song never ended. I think it's 7 or 8 minutes long. Check it out. Love Shack, the song. I think
so you're
it's
saying
7 or 8 minutes.
if we roll that tape twice, we'll be done with the preview.
Yes, exactly right. 39-3, Love Shack boar.